This Minister Paul, Northern California. It's 12:52 p.m. on 3/20/2014. I did a couple Bible studies today, and now the Lord has put it upon my heart to ask that your eyes and ears be open to what's occurring in the world in such rampant, rapid succession. Start off here when we're talking about World War III building up, and the centerpiece being Israel. I'm going to say it again. They will attack Israel. This is today's date, breaking news from the Jerusalem Post on March 20th by Ariel bin Solomon. It says, sources tell Arab paper that Israel already violated the rules of the game and that Hezbollah is, quote, ready for war, unquote. But how many people know it won't be just them? Russia will help them. Local media report intense Israeli activity in the skies over southern Lebanon on Thursday. I'll put a link to this story. Keep your eyes open and be in prayer because it's going down quickly. Couple other stories here. CNN, Lord help us, amen. They're saying that the missing 777 has been swallowed by a black hole. Come on now. CNN sounds like they're out to lunch. That's just my opinion. Is it preposterous to think a black hole caused flight? You know, I'll put a link to all these stories, but it seems like they're just putting out everything but the truth. So I'll put a link to that story. Go through some other things that caught my eye. It's all a stage. The headline says that they're given the answers that they're going to be asked from questions in advance. This one caught my eye, and they're denying it. This one caught my eye right here, these two. New drone steals info straight from your smartphone. Okay, so we've wondered what they're doing flying up there above it. Well, now we know. This drone right here can steal data from your smartphone. You know, that thing flies over my backyard and invades my backspace. I'm going to shoot it out of the sky and then repent and pray. That's just real talk. The next threat to your privacy could be hovering overhead while you walk down the street. Well, where do you draw the line on private property, I ask you? Pentagon moving ahead with X-51 hypersonic strike vehicle. Pentagon goes hypersonic with long-range rapid attack weapon. See if they have video on that. Northrop Grumman. Hold on. I worked there at Northrop Grumman. What I did was classified, but I haven't pre-done this. I'm put a link to this. Let's go. Give me the buttons back and stuff.
$750 million to Northrop Grumman's contract to manage the information technology of the U.S. ballistic missile defense system. The Pentagon said the new contract brought the potential value of the contract to $3.25 billion from $2.5 billion.
It's getting ugly. Let's press on. Northrop Grumman is out there in McClellan Business Park, which used to be McClellan Air Force Base before the government closed it, as they're continuing to close more and more bases and make us more and more defenseless. Let's go back here. You know, nobody wants to be the bearer of bad news, but somebody has to. Fear of coverage. Just go through them. This all really just seems to be. I posted this link in my feed yesterday. I don't know if people seen it, but the CIA magazine calls for car bombings in New York City, D.C., L.A., and Chicago. It's just been an update. Oh, there was one more thing I was going to show you, and I'm sure there's more. These meteors, fireballs. Not only is Southern California and Northern California being hit with 4s and 5 earthquakes, but these low-flying fireballs are also coming. Look at this one. Several sources reporting this in the same area. This one is at 10:10. Anybody ever read John 10:10? So it's no longer. See, here's another one in Vista, very low. See if he has any comments on this. What I saw was definitely not a falling star. It was a flare or a meteor. What I saw was glowing, bright, and shocking. And he even gives his exact address. Well, let's go check it out. Eyes open. So here's the basic area. Remember when that last year, the year before, that swarm of earthquakes hit the Salton Sea and they said it was fracking? Not everything is fracking, because this is that area. So let's put in this address. He gave us address, or some address. Let's see where it goes. Yes, this is how I make my videos. Let's get rid of this thing. Oh, look, it's flying around. Warm Lands Avenue. So let's pull out from where I just had it open before I saw that. Pretty much the same area. Isn't that amazing? I think there was someone on here that had given a warning about they'd had a vision that an earthquake would hit Indio, California. If you're out there, make a comment. So what can we do? This looks like Arizona right here. Yuma. I have a relative there. All right, let me hit stop and just ask everyone to be in prayer and to seek Jesus Christ like never before, because this is that.